This ain't what you want. This ain't.
Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium, or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, we see who's better in the NFC, between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. He's off to the races. Into the red zone. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, it's still basically a full 17 games to go, but so far, so good.
Yeah, pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here, ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Here, hut.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Ready. 10, hut.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Down. Set, hut.
Young working from the gun. Caught. There's the rookie out of Bowling Green. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Set.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Black 40. Set, hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Got it.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
And going play action. Young. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Rail, yellow. Let's go now. 45, white.
Out of the gun, Young. Buying some time right. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Keely Ringo picks it off. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer, Delta.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. They give to Barkley, left side. Galloping inside the 40. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, they better regroup.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Panthers nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Ready? Go.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Here we go.
Young to throw it. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Here we go. 60. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Come on, set. Hey, 52 blue. Set.
Young to throw here on third. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
Ready? Break.
We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
45. White. Hut.
Young throwing here. Cut out left. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that first down marker.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
First down, Young. And set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Black shot. Let's go now. Set. Go.
Again, it's Young. It's caught by Hubbard. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Claws red. Let's go. Black, 95. White, white. Hut, hut.
Here he goes, third and long. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start to fight back for their first points of this game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle field open or close. So you got single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returnable from the 2. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Offensive line. This is second and 4. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And second down only works out for a yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
To the line. Here's third and 3. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
There.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Off by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Set. Blue, 32. Set.
Looking to throw. Young. Checks this one down. Hubbard. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
Ready?
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Set. Ready. Cut.
It's Young, the throw here on first. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Young looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Sidney Brown makes the play. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Great. Set. Anyway, easy. 63. Back. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Great. Anyway, no touch.
Play action. Hurts has it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
10-yard loss on the play. It's third down.
Great. Set. Anyway, no touch.
Third and long for him here. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
At the 40-yard line.
On the double.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. Set. Spike. White. Set.
Young up first and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Escapes the pocket. That ball is out. Young lost it. And the offense gets it back, but of little consequence here. We've reached halftime in this one. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Has this at the 6. Look at this out of the bag of tricks. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
25-yard line.
On the set.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Set.
Started this third quarter, it's Hubbard. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready, ready, ready.
Play action now. Young. Caught by the open man. This is going to be down, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Right, quick. Cut.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Blue 32. 10.
Young hangs on to it. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Blaster, 6. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Has it at the 7. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Panthers tie things up at 14.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. He cuts it right. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Jake Elliott on.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Their own 36-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black 40. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready. Hut.
Young working from the gun. Football is out. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Oh, close call there.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Yellow, 43. Hey, go Fury. Hut.
To the air on first down. Young. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. Incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Ready?
Here's Young again. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Down. Drill green. Yellow, 22. Hey, red. Check, hut.
On third down, it's Young. Makes the catch. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, Philadelphia.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, a run with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Y'all can't talk about basic. You better know power. Also dangerous.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
What you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
No touch up. Hey, let's go. Trimmers. No touch.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's some great field position.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
Right side, quick pass, complete. Escapes the defender, and he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They strike for 23 yards, and it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Let's go.
Here's Young to throw. It's taken in by Horn. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Mega. Black, 95. Fury, yellow. Set, go.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd and 3 now.
Here's cut.
First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And instead of pushing for the line, look at that, he's pushed backwards to the 5. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Chased out to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Panthers now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or 2. I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. A play fake now Hurts to throw. Wow, wide open here, complete. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
be honest with you, Kate, as you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
33. Yellow striker. Striker. Green jacket. Hut.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Set.
Looking to throw. Young. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Very thankful that INT was dropped as they come to the line here, 3rd and short.
Yellow 43. Trouble 38. Light blue. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Dumps it off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here we go. Ready.
On the draw, this is Brooks. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Come on, set. 50, green. Hut.
Running once more with Brooks. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Down. 10 block. Ready.
Young looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Set, ready. 45, white. Set.
Young to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he found the route he wanted pretty quickly, Brock, but maybe, I don't know, he telegraphed who he wanted a little too much because that defender sure got there just as the ball arrived to force it loose.
Yeah, this is one of those tough moments as an analyst, right? Because you're right, offensively didn't get the job done, but I'm going to give a gold star to the defense. Anytime you make contact and you disrupt that pass, it's a job well done defensively.
And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Let's go. Set.
Brooks runs in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers have taken the lead late. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 21. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Great.
Running left. This is Barkley. And our first down only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Desperation time here on 4th. Completed left side to Smith. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
They've got 1st down from the 31. They look to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Now this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Still with a chance after that INT was dropped. A big 3rd down here. Here he is to throw. defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this fourth down.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Okay, ready.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Ready.
Again, it's Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard